We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here between the Austin Desperados taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Hey, there any kind of rules?
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This defense for the Dolphins, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it will end up incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Well, this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Now Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, they'll go back to Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Pacheco. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Throwing Jones. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10. Now Jones wants to change it up. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Jones. This is caught. Touchdown. Darren Waller. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Desperados are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert, and he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now they'll change things up. At the 31-yard line. On 2nd down, Tua. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game. Stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time. Made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Mostert. There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Mostert off the option. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2nd down and 8.
At the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Mostert off the read option. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Touchdown Dolphins. Elijah Williams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. The Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now Jones on 3rd and 2. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Muscles him off. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And that one complete once again to Higgins. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
All right, come on.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar. 21G, 21G.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Of course it can. Are we watching the same game now? Because I should leave. Get off the field. Just saying that.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, 21G.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it'll be intercepted. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the 1st half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one finds Hyatt. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Jones looking to change the play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
That one deep for Hodgins. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Desperados will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14. Dolphins 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to pass. Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey, all right, let's go.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Aaron Robinson. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Got a pot of 24/7. Defense is adjusting for defense.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Jones throwing to start the drive. He's going to air one out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Tua, a final shot before half. Uncorks one for Davis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Steps away to his left. To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Oh, and Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Jones pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Tyreek Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 96 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And they're going to speed things up here. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Jones now looking to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones flushed out right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Daniel Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Dolphins 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Tua going to change the play.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off a play action, Tagovailoa. He'll air this one out deep for Davis, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. Some of the throws, yes, but have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions.
Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Desperados are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Dolphins 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
it's caught inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Tua.
Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Back to throw. Jones.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. First down, Desperados.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ins as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Your head's on a swivel, boys.
Nobody cheating, man. Just take his ass with.
Half 88, half 88, half 88.
Stop, defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Desperados look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
He's turning in a heck of a game. He's creeping up towards 200 yards, a pair of touchdowns now to go along with it.
There's so many things we can talk about in his game because we're seeing it all from him, but I love his vision. He's seeing the holes develop. He's seeing holes develop before they actually open. He's making sure he's getting to the right places, very decisive in his cuts, but his vision has been the key to all these big runs in this game.
And on that last long run, we got a pretty good look at his speed as well.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Go. Make a play. This could be it. This could be a turning point.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Turbo 1, high. 20, TX.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Being chased, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Kayvon Thibodeau able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, come on, two.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Throwing Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On play action, here's Tua. Under pressure, they got him again.
Azeez Ojulari.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
They run with Mostert off the option.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Desperados look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Dolphins 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Tua. That's out to Hill, right side complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Keep it up! Keep it up! Yeah!
You know it all day.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap
between the Austin Desperados
taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And an Austin first down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You look at this Buffalo defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Desperados have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Graham Gano on for the extra point.
The
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Throwing to start the drive. Allen
swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, here's Allen.
That's caught. It's Shi Smith.
And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The Bills at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When you look at this defense,
they really played well in that win last week against Miami.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 62 yards.
And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still fit.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys have taken the lead.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Allen off the play fake. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Diggs in motion left. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give right side for Pacheco. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Desperados.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jones going to change it up here. Jones to throw on 2nd down. That one finds Hyatt. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, Maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Jones throwing for it.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Desperados 21, Bill 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Second and 11 now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Jones now on 3rd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Gano's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Allen. And Davis with it left side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now is Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And again, it's Allen. Airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Finds his rookie tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
To the air, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He got 29 yards that time.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
He's got a full head of steam. The race is on.
And touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Desperados are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Bill 7. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
Now Allen again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
In motion right is Davis.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Allen going to go on fourth down. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Allen to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs.
His second touchdown of the night. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Jones wants to change it up. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco, 54 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. On play action, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs, 72 yards. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And Diggs, the motion man left. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Pacheco. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Darren Waller, 61 yards. And the Desperados are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt from 10 yards out. And the Desperados up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Gano the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
52. Bills 23.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Allen. His throw incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Allen now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they try with Pacheco. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Desperados 59, Bills 23. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And an Austin first down.
This is Pacheco. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Diggs. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Here's Allen. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit, found the perfect play call, quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return, and they'll begin at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Now a run with Pacheco.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Austin, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Houston Texans. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
A man coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You look at the Steeler defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Stroud. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Now it's Peterson. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd down and 3. Pickett sets up play action. And a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Great play from Washington, and zero surprise seeing that. This guy's a mauler. He can outbody anyone out there. The size of a lineman, but runs like a receiver. Good luck matching up with someone like that.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And he'll get it right back to Washington. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Pickett. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't they? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And Stroud now to throw. A nice little juke. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud on third down now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Man open is Robinson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This defense for the Steelers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 4. Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Here's Stroud. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Stroud to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Henry To'oTo'o brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Let's go now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's got it to about the 40. This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Pickett.
And his throw is incomplete.
I would say it probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Pickett lost it.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
On 4th down, Presley Harvin on to punt for the Steelers.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pierce now up the middle.
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston.
Damian Pierce.
His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Pickett.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number
Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
He'll drop to throw.
This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Following the fumble recovery, Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Pickett back to throw.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the 1st half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. That's going to be caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
1 second, all that remains.
Let's keep it up! 19 Big Lion!
Final play of the half, Stroud.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And how about the burst here to begin the drive? Another big gain on the ground. This one good for 17 more.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Pickett. That is incomplete. Not his best throw there. Where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're getting 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's safe to say they've made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's always been picked off in this game. Fourth down now. Well, he was fourth down that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Brings up second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is ball is finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. 119 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
And Stroud now to throw.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. On the return is Peterson. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards.
Pickett now on first down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every play certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett.
Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of first down. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. Stroud.
He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Airing it out deep for Woods. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Now Pickett. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. A big gainer in his Saints, but he did not reel it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here's Pickett.
It's brought in by Harris.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2nd down, here's Pickett. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
Good footwork at the 30. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And this offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Going for it with Pierce. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Quick slant here to Woods. He's got the first down and more than that. And he gets it all the way down the 3. First and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Pierce. He's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Stroud to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
It's now 4th and goal.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins from 8 yards out. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
And if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A first throw for the backup, Trubisky. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are right back in this football game. This is 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started.
And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, Jack. Cougar 19.
Throwing now is Stroud. Got his man, it's Woods.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Oh, how important could that play be in determining a winner here? That moves the ball all the way to the other side of the field, and now you're one completion away from at least getting into field goal range to tie things up. But with the time remaining, they've still got a shot to win this as well.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Stroud to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
So a big one coming here for Ka'imi Fairbairn. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
Mustang 19. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Warrior 70.
Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Pickett. That's caught by Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pickett. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Steelers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall back to 500.